When you think about AI in manufacturing, you probably picture robots running the whole factory on their own. But that's not what's happening. And honestly, it's not even the interesting part. What's really changing is that you can now just ask AI a question like which purchase orders are still open or which materials are running low and get an answer back in seconds instead of having to click through 15 screens or scroll through a spreadsheet to find it. Now, I've spent the last 4 years building a manufacturing and inventory software startup as a co-founder, talking to thousands of operators across manufacturers and distributors across the globe. Today, more than 100 companies use it, and I'm already seeing their teams use AI to do things like draft a purchase order from a photo of an invoice. So in this video, I'm going to show you all of the things AI can do for your manufacturing business right now and how small shops are using it to get more done without hiring any new people. Before I talk about what's changing with AI, I want to explain why manufacturing is so far behind almost every other industry. Most industries moved their operations onto modern software years ago, but so many manufacturers and distributors are still running on paper, whiteboards, sticky notes, and spreadsheets. I talked to one 30-year-old company whose entire process was built before computers, and barely anything has changed since. They write their sales orders in Microsoft Excel and run almost everything through email. And they're not the only one who do this. One company tracks all of its production on sticky notes. Another does a full manual inventory count every night. One is a 10-person shop running the whole operation on pen and paper, and one of them does 75 million a year in revenue with no purchase order system at all. None of this is because these companies are lazy or behind. It's just that the software built for them was always too expensive, too complicated, or just not worth the hassle. So while every other industry moved onto modern software, a lot of manufacturers just kept doing things the way they always had. And that's exactly why AI is such a big deal for manufacturers. Because when you're still running on paper and spreadsheets, there's a ton of slow manual work AI can help you get through way faster. So the first thing AI changes is how you get information out of your own system. Normally, if you want to know something like which purchase orders are still open, someone has to click through screen after screen or build a report manually. Now you can just ask AI for it and get the answer back in seconds. We build a connection right into our inventory management software, Digit, that lets an AI like Claude or ChatGPT read and work with your live business data. The technical name for it is MCP, or Model Context Protocol. But all that means is that the AI can see your actual business data, so every answer it gives you is specific to your business. With that said, let me show you what this actually looks like. Say I want to know which purchase orders are still open. I just ask the AI and it pulls the whole list together in seconds. Or say I want to see my current inventory. I ask for it and it gives me back a breakdown by product area with a percentage for each one. A perfect example of this is one of our customers, a manufacturer who does this kind of thing all the time. The way they put it, it's like having a supercomputer that acts like a human and gives you the answers in a second. And if you're still running on spreadsheets and paper and you want to be able to just ask for any number you need and get it in seconds, click the first link in the description to book a demo with us at Digit. We'll show you what it looks like running on your inventory, your orders, and your reports. Anyway, back to the video. Now, to be honest, answering questions is only the start, because AI can also take a lot of the manual busy work, as long as you're the one reviewing what it comes back with. One of the biggest things it can do is take your vendor invoices and handle the data entry. Say a vendor sends you an invoice, right? All you do is upload it, even just a photo of it, and from there, the AI does most of the work for you. It reads the whole thing, matches items to what's already in your system, and drafts the purchase order for you to review. That same customer I mentioned earlier does this with their invoices as well. One time, the AI even noticed that one of the parts on the invoice didn't match anything in their system. So they just told it to add it, and it did. It can also handle the kind of repetitive updates that normally take hours. Say your material costs change every month. You can have the AI update all of them at once with a single prompt, instead of doing it one by one. Now, watching all this, you probably know that AI can give you a confident answer that sometimes is flat out wrong. So let me show you why that won't happen if everything is set up properly. The difference is what the AI is connected to. An AI on its own has no idea what's actually going on in your business. So it just goes off whatever it can find online. And you end up with answers that seem right, but are completely wrong. So what you need is everything in one place. All your business data and an AI that can use it directly. That means your inventory, production, purchasing, and orders all in one system. Plenty of AI tools skip that part and just give you a chatbot with none of your data behind it, which makes it kind of useless. So that's the idea why we build Digit behind, where your data and the AI together are in the same place. Because once your data is connected, the AI can do the same things you would do in the software yourself. You can do something on the screen, the software can do it. And if the software can do it, the AI can do it too. The bottom line is the more of your operation you keep in one place, the more the AI can do for you. Now, what a lot of people ask me is what happens if the wrong person changes something they shouldn't? And that's a fair question. The answer is that the AI only lets each person do what they're already allowed to do in the system, nothing more. So someone on the floor isn't allowed to change pricing on their own. They can't change it through the AI either. Also, every time it changes something, it gets logged with the name of the person who asked for it, meaning you can always go back and see exactly what happened and who did it. The companies that change the most are the smaller ones. For the first time, a small team can do things that used to take a much bigger company. The kind of tools you used to only be able to get if you had a big budget and months to set up are now something a 10-person shop can use. A great example of this is one of our customers that runs a small coffee company. They built their own drag and drop production scheduler using AI in about 15 minutes with no coding background at all. They just described what they wanted, worked through it with the AI, and came out with a working tool that saves them about an hour and a half every day. Another example is a company we work with who needed a custom portal for their buyers. So we built the whole thing with AI in about an hour. That kind of thing used to take a developer weeks to build and cost a lot of money. Now, an important note is that none of this requires you to be a technical person. The people getting the most out of AI are regular people running businesses, and all they do is tell the AI what they want and review what it comes back with. Because really, this is about giving you and your team a tool that handles the repetitive work while you stay in charge of decisions that require good judgment. Honestly, the manufacturers who start to use this now are going to end up way ahead of the ones who don't. Because every order and every cost they run through one system gives the AI more to work with. So it only gets more useful over time. If you want to be one of them, there is a simple order to follow. First, get all your business data in one system. Only then bring in AI, because once it can see everything in one place, that's when it actually becomes useful. So if you want to start using AI the way you saw in this video, you can click that first link in the description to book a free demo of Digit. What it does, it takes all of your inventory, production, and purchasing and puts it in one place with Claude and ChatGPT built in, so you can ask your business questions and let AI do the repetitive work while you stay in control. We'll show you exactly how it works with your products, your orders, and your inventory. So again, you can book that demo by clicking that first link below this video. And if you want to learn more about the top 7 inventory management software, then check out this video next.